All eyes will be on the Department of Energy today, which will announce a fuel price hike, and ABSA maintains its dividend payout policy. I'm Richard Brooks. All eyes will be on the Department of Energy today, which will announce a fuel price hike. Most economists expect the price of petrol to go up by 25 cents a litre. Diesel is expected to rise by 20 cents a litre and paraffin by 15 cents. Murafi Tabane has more.
The financial relief to households and businesses as a result of the petrol price cuts in the past 2 months will come to an end next week. The downgrade of Germany to a negative credit outlook by Moody's this week resulted in an increase in risk aversion, which saw investors moving out of commodities as their prices fell. However, on the back of positive manufacturing data out of China, the oil price actually rose, pushing it over $105 a barrel. In terms of the change in spending, the expected price changes of August could result in over 1.7 billion rand inflows from the fuel supply chain, compared with outflows of around 679 million rand in July. Murafi Tabane, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Reserve Bank Governor Jill Marcus says another rate cut will not be automatic and will be highly dependent on global and domestic developments. The governor says the current interest rate reductions should be seen as part of continued monetary policy response to the crisis that began in 2008. Economists have over the past week been speculating that another rate cut is on the cards, this as global economies and the local economy continues to weaken. The bank cut rates by 50 basis points to 5% earlier this month. Marcus has been addressing the 92nd General Meeting of Reserve Bank shareholders in Pretoria.
There has been much speculation as to whether this was a beginning of a renewed interest rate easing cycle. This interest rate deduction should, however, be seen as part of the continued monetary policy response to the crisis that began in 2008. Previously, we had thought that we were at the bottom of the interest rate cycle, although we had indicated that the monetary policy stance was likely to be unchanged for some time. However, as the global and domestic environment failed to recover in line with expectations, and as the outlook has deteriorated, a further response was seen to be appropriate to ease the strains in some sectors of the economy.
South Africa's largest retail banking group, ABSA, has maintained its dividend payout policy, this despite the tough trading conditions. According to the bank's latest financial results, dividend payment was raised by 7.9% to R3.15 a share. Most of the dividend payments went to embattled British bank Barclays, which controls more than 50% of ABSA. Louis van Zino is ABSA's deputy CEO.
I think it's extremely important that you must ring-fence activities. I mean, dividend is a return to shareholders, and dividend is also a message of growth in future. And we must not only look at an issue of impairments and not focus on the good stuff that's in the numbers.
The rand is trading at R8.23 to the dollar, R12.92 to the pound, and R10.10 to the euro. Looking at commodity prices, platinum is trading at $1,411.79 and gold at $1,620.60 an ounce. Brent crude oil is trading at $105.41 per barrel.